Welcome to Beer.tales, where we're still in our pajama pants at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that it fucking matters, you can't go outside during a fucking COVID pandemic.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Alberto, the Viking.
I'm Chris.
And you know, we are three guys that don't know nothing about beer. But we've been drinking beer all of our freaking life.
So we've created this YouTube channel. We drink beer. We let you know what we think about the look, the taste, and the smell.
We have a scale. If we rate it over 6, scale is 1 to 10. If we rate it over 6, we drink the beer, we chug it, and if we rate it below 6, we dump it in a bucket that Chris has, and might be there, or in the middle of the screen. You'll see it.
Today is a special day. I know what we're drinking. Normally I ask, what the fuck are we drinking? Hey, I know what we're drinking. But it's a special beer. The name of this beer, oh, I know, Christopher, I know. Sorry. I'm rushing the thing.
Before we go any further, make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Make sure you ring this bell and subscribe when you're on YouTube, Beer.tales. Follow us as well on Untappd, Beer-tales.
But now I'm very excited because we're drinking this beer from Sierra Nevada. The name is Wild Little Thing. It's a slightly sour ale. And the reason I'm excited is because the first YouTube video that we released more than a year ago, it was from Sierra Nevada. The can was very similar.
A Hazy Little Thing, which was a hazy IPA. This is a similar looking can. We'll link up that video so you can see it, and we'll put a picture of the Hazy Little Thing can up as well so you can see the differences between the two. This is a slightly sour ale with guava, hibiscus, and fresa, strawberry. So this is out of Sierra Nevada, like I said. This is ABV, I'm looking 5.5%, so a lot less, well, not a lot less, but less than the Hazy Little Thing, which I think was either 6.5 or 6.8. Like I said, we'll link that up so you guys can check out that video. That was our very first one.
It's pretty interesting how they do the process of the sour. Instead of doing sour the regular way, dump it in a wood barrel for a while, they actually process the beer or ferment the beer without the hops, and then in the second fermentation they go ahead and drop the hops in there, ferment the whole thing, and that's how they get sour a lot quicker than a regular sour.
Love Sierra Nevada. They actually got me into craft beer with a Celebration Ale that comes out during the holiday times. I was in my 20s, and that was from one of the first craft beer, bitter beers that I really drank and enjoyed. All right, so let's crack this sucker open. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be a rose-looking, purplish looking, so I have my rosé glass. Rosé all day, boys and girls. Smells fruity, but you can smell the hops as well. I really wasn't good on checking for the smoke. So I get a feeling this is gonna pour out like a wine cooler. Yep, exactly what I thought. Rosish, rosy. Oh! He spilled. It's gonna spill. Bubbling over a little bit. That's okay. We'll let the head dissipate.
It's not that cold. I know Oscar doesn't like when the beer is cold. Let's see. Color, I expect that because of the can. It's a sour beer. Normally sour beers, they like to make it these weird colors. Hey, it doesn't matter, it's a sour. I'm still the Viking. Beautiful pour. Beautiful smoke. a lot of carbonation. You know what? The color is pink, and it's okay. It's cool.
Smells good though. This probably will have a red color because of the hibiscus, strawberry, and guava. It's definitely going to be red. Looks like Cola Roman, which we've talked about Cola Roman in the past. Nice sour smell, not bad. The carbonation is there. It definitely looks like soda instead of beer. Let's give it a try.
Almost 2.5, 3 fingers of head. It's staying up there. It's kind of a rose-colored head as well. This really looks like a wine cooler. I hope I'm not disappointed. It does smell like a beer. You know, I mean, the sours, Beer.tales wasn't too good on the sours in the beginning of our run. But lately, we've been drinking sours a lot. We especially love sour IPAs. If you can combine an IPA with a sour, I think you've won us over. So, hazy little thing. Get a little nose on it. Smells like wine a little bit. Smells like a wine cooler a little bit. Still, that head is really hanging in. If we chug this beer, it might be a little hard to chug because it looks like it's got a lot of bubbles in it. So, cheers. Rosé all day.
There's smell, strawberry for sure. I don't smell the guava, but the strawberry is there. It's a lot. Let's see. You can taste the guava. Hey, beautiful beer. I love it. I enjoy it. You know what? Lately, I've been crushing and liking sour beers. I'm gonna tell you, I might be out there, but I'm gonna put it there. I believe sours are the new IPAs. Yes, I'm saying that is what I believe. Everybody's going from IPAs to sours. Hey, maybe it's the first time you hear this, and you hear it at Beer.tales.
This is a sour. Wow. 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 Tell you what, I mean, you can't taste the ABV in here. It's tart. I wouldn't say it's bitter. So IBUs are probably pretty low, though it could be, you know, I could be wrong because the sourness might disguise the bitterness. I might be mistaking the sourness for bitterness. I mean, pretty good for a sour. This is a beer that if you have somebody that doesn't like beer, or if you're going to brunch with your wife or your girlfriend or your mistress, and they don't drink beer, you could substitute this for a mimosa or a Bellini. It's kind of like the beet culture beers that we've had. We've had Flacata, we'll link that up, and we've had Pugnazzo. Pugnazzo, that's Italian. Pugnazzo. We'll link that up as well. So kind of like a brunch.
Not bad. You really cannot taste the ABV in here. It literally tastes and looks like a soda. So I mean, we're gonna go ahead and score this beer. Again, not much to say. Looks deceiving. Doesn't look like a 5.5. Doesn't taste like a 5.5. And it really isn't that sour. I mean, it doesn't really have that sour flavor. It will probably be a good idea for those like me that don't like sour and want to go into sours. I don't want to go into sours, but it's just a recommendation. I'm sure Alberto's hating this beer because of the color. It's too many negative factors for the beer. So we'll see what he says.
I like it. I'm excited.
I'm gonna give this beer a 6.8. So with my score, I'm gonna drink it. I'm not sure if the guys are gonna drop it. I know Alberto will probably give this a bad score. Chris will give this a much better score because he likes sours. He also likes little umbrellas on his cocktail. So we know.
I can't score it according to the beer type. I can only score the beer as it is. It's a beer. So I'm not going to rate this as high as I would some of my favorite IPAs, some of my favorite New England IPAs, some of my favorite lagers or pilsners. But this is decent. I'm going to give this a 6.2.
Hey, it's very well done. Beautiful color, beautiful carbonation, beautiful head. It's a great beer. Smells good again. I'm ready for the score. My score for this one is 7.3. Good beer.
Scores are in, guys. Sierra Nevada, Wild Little Thing. Let's see what we got. Myself, I had the lowest score. I gave it a 6.2. Oscar gave it a 6.8. Though it didn't really seem like he liked the beer enough to give it a 6.8. At any rate, oh, wait. I have my umbrella, Oscar, for my cocktails. Then we got Alberto with a 7.3. Very, actually, surprising score with him as well. Grand total, we got a 6.76. 6.8. Very good score, Sierra Nevada. Wild Little Thing. Slightly sour ale. Hope you guys liked the video. And what do? We drink it. Cheers, guys.
Now, I know you want to see me chug it. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be fast. I know, when we edit this, I'm sure Oscar is gonna put me like I finished last, but he plays with the timing. So believe me, this is gonna be fast and easy. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for holding us. Don't forget to subscribe.
Please follow us on Facebook. Please follow us on Instagram. Please follow us on YouTube, Beer.tales. When you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. That way you know when the videos come out as soon as they come out. The millisecond. Also, follow us on Untappd, Beer-tales.
We have also a Grindr account for Oscar, Mr. Oski.
Stick around. Make sure you watch all of our videos. There is plenty of time for you to do that. And we'll see you in another beer review on
Back then on
Beer.tales. Cheers.
Hey guys. If you liked our review of Sierra Nevada, Wild Little Thing, good, we're glad. Tune in next week. We're going to do a beer from Nightlife here in Miami. Support local. Are we going to do the Pale Ale in the green? Or are we going to do the Hefeweizen in the blue? I don't know. And I don't need to fucking tell you. You just need to tune in and watch. Cheers.